Milford has had quite a 2024, winning many accolades across multiple publications. This small city is really becoming the place to be. Hi, I'm Stacy Olson with Lamacchia Realty, and on my channel, I talk about real estate as well as all things living in Connecticut. As we have already flipped the calendar into 2025, I wanted to just rehash some of the amazing call-outs Milford has had in this past year. Just a little recap. As many of you know, Milford is a shoreline city in Connecticut, surrounded by Stratford to the west, Orange to the north, and West Haven to the east. We have approximately 52,000 residents, and currently the median house price for a single-family home is hovering around $520,000. Milford has really been going through a period of growth in the last few years, with many people realizing that this city has so many amazing aspects. The first thing I want to call out is Money Magazine's article on the 50 places to live in 2024. This was published in April of 2024. As they state, and I quote, "This year's Best Places to Live list celebrates cities and towns where a thriving economy meets affordability, diversity, and an exceptional quality of life." Backed by rigorous research and data-driven analysis, these 50 places are the blueprint for the future. And yes, Milford made the list. Out of the entire country, Milford was on this list. I mean, wow, that is some serious recognition. They go on to tout the Milford Green, the 17 miles of coastline, and Eisenhower Park as some of the notable aspects of the city. And I couldn't agree more. This city has something for everyone, whether it's sandy beaches and water access, walking trails and green space, or great shops and restaurants. We have it all. And another major publicized Milford call-out came from Zillow itself. Not only was it saying great things about our whole state of Connecticut, but Milford got a special mention too. This one was just recently released at the end of December 2024. And what a nice surprise. First, they labeled the top 10 hotspots for 2025, and they gave Connecticut 4 out of the top 10 on that list. Skylar Olson, who is the chief economist for Zillow, stated, quote, "With the rise of hybrid work models, more people are discovering hidden gem cities they might have previously overlooked when daily commutes were the norm." With that said, Zillow gave the following rankings to our home state. Out of the top 10 housing markets in the whole country, number 9 was Waterbury, number 8 was New Haven, number 5 was Bridgeport, and number 3 was Stamford. That's right, Connecticut got 4 out of the top 10 spots for 2025. So just imagine, it's not just that specific city, but I think it's the city and the surrounding areas. Because, the greater Bridgeport area can include Stratford and Trumbull and Fairfield, places like that. So just to give an idea, that's crazy that Connecticut got 4 out of the top 10. They stated that the exurbs were the hot markets of the year. So you might be like, what's an exurb? It's a town just beyond the major suburbs, but still within commuting distance to a major metro area. And in this case, it's New York City, because all of these towns are really commutable by New York City, whether driving or by train. But that's not all. The article went on to specifically say that the most popular coastal city in the entire country for the 2024 housing market was Milford, Connecticut. No joke. The article states, quote, "Milford emerged as the most popular coastal city among Zillow home shoppers this year. With 17 miles of coastline along Long Island Sound, the area has plenty of seaside attractions, including beaches, parks, boating, and more." Can you imagine that Milford beat out all the other coastal cities in the U.S. because people were looking to buy here? My mind is still blown. Connecticut Magazine always does the best places to eat in the state. And they survey a panel of food experts. And guess what? Our very own Milford had so many restaurants that were mentioned in this list for Connecticut Magazine. So here's the list, and it's quite extensive. Best beer selection was Dockside Brewing. Best breakfast, The Corner. Best burger, Flipside Burgers and Bar. Best hot dog, Dogtown. Best Italian, Strega. Best Lobster Roll, Seven Seas Restaurant and Pub. Best Mediterranean / Middle Eastern / Greek, Bistro, Mediterranean, and Tapas Bar. Best Overall Value, Mr. Max Canteen. And lastly, Best Spanish and Portuguese Restaurant, Bistro Basque and El Barrio. Can you imagine? All of these restaurants are right here in Milford, and they got top grades among food experts throughout the state. And another call out for Dogtown, which I mentioned earlier as Best Hot Dog. Dogtown was named in MSN's national, quote, bucket list of fast food restaurants. It was ranked number 10 in the country. Yes, again, number 10 in the country. They were recognized for their quality ingredients, varied array of hot dog choices, and of course, fast service. But can you imagine a hot dog place in Milford is being called out and it's number 10 in the country? Another call out this year is that Milford actually has its own publication now. That's right. It's called Milford City Lifestyle Magazine. And I think it's so great that the community is being recognized for being such a wonderful place to live. They have spotlights on local businesses, as well as how-tos and craft ideas. And it's always a fun read, and I look forward to getting it every month. And just so you know, this is what it looks like. That's right, our own magazine. I mean, I can't even believe it. And one more thing I want to shout out, though it's not necessarily Milford specific, but it is Milford adjacent. Connecticut was named the pizza capital of the world. Our governor declared it and then followed it up with interstate signage as you enter the state to reinforce it. Literally, every highway you take into the state has some big sign commemorating the fact that we are the pizza capital of the world. And I have to admit, I completely agree. I know there was some hubbub from other states saying that their pizza is better, but New York and New Jersey move over because Connecticut has the best pizza by far. Some more pizza call-outs for Milford is that in 2024, Dave Portnoy, who is Barstool Sports CEO, and he stopped and does these one bite segments where he takes a bite of the pizza and then he ranks it. And it's super popular. Well, he stopped in Milford and visited New Haven Pizza in Woodmont, Papa's Pizza on Naugatuck Ave, and Gigi's Pizza on the Post Road. And they all got respectable scores ranging between 7.7 and 8.1, which is very good on his scale. And you can still go out there and watch these videos. They're on YouTube, and they each have between like 200 and 300,000 views. That's crazy. But we also have some other great options for pizza in Milford. Besides those three, we have Jimmy's, Silver Sands, and of course, Colony. Depending on the type of pizza you like, you kind of need to see if you like the Greek style, New Haven style, thin crust style, but there's no shortage of great pizza here in Milford. As I think about all the great things Milford has to offer and how it's being recognized finally, if I haven't sold you yet on Milford, you should check out my video on Walnut Beach. I shot this video a few summers ago in all its beautiful summer glory, so you can really truly appreciate the area. Not only is the beach amazing, but there are a few other great options for food and entertainment down there as well. So check it out. And until next time, have a great day.